Hello gentlemen, and statistically speaking, one lady watching. Hi Mom. Today we're going to try out these LASFIT floor liners in our 9th generation Accord sedan. I've heard of LASFIT for a number of years now, but I've always just used WeatherTech or Husky liners. So let's open these up and see what we got. Now, on the driver's side, I'll put in a video of me taking that out. There's two little cam locks that retain the floor mat to the floor. You'll need to turn those 90 degrees, pull your floor mat out. Our floor mat actually had a hole in it, which is something you do not want, because eventually your floor is going to wear through the factory carpet and it's going to start eating through the paint and rusting out your floorboards. So always maintain your floor mats. They're actually more important than you might think. So let's start with this one here. This is like the passenger floor mat. No, sorry, this is the driver's floor mat. Okay, this pretty good material, similar to WeatherTech. I'd say more so than Husky. Now, Husky and WeatherTech, they have at least two lineups of different materials. So do your research on the internet, go to the forums for the car you have and see what they got, see what the other owners recommend. Okay, so those, excuse me, allergy season. These do have the locks for the driver's side right here, and then a cap that goes over top of it. So I like what I see here. Nice deep portions for water to stay in the wintertime, snow and ice to melt into. I'm going to put a link below to these LASFIT floor mats. You can follow that link, go to the LASFIT store and select your vehicle. But currently there's a sale going on. So I got these 4 floor mats and the trunk mat for $166, I think, which is a pretty good deal. Oftentimes I'm spending $250 for that kind of kit. Another thing is the floor mat over the rear is going to cover the center hump, which the factory floor mats did not. They were just individual. So let me put these in and we'll see what we got. To get the driver's side floor mat out, it's a little different. You have to reach down and turn these little retention screws, and then it'll pop right out of that slot. So again, for the driver's side, you need to take these caps off. There's one over each retention hole, and this can turn. It doesn't really matter what orientation it's in, because you're going to turn these locks on the floor. Let's get that up. So again, let's get that in there. Let's get it behind the pedals really well. Make sure we don't have a problem with unintended acceleration. And then we're gonna lock that in with a little cam lock on each side. And then we're gonna put our covers and lock them back in place. All right, so that's the hardest one. Let's move on to the others. All right, moving to the passenger side. Not a lot of wear on this side, so that's in good shape. And then the LASFIT floor mat, again, nice deep channels for snow and ice, water. Those are pretty nice. I like those. They look good, they feel good, they're flexible, but still stiff enough. They're not gonna bend over easily, but I also don't think they're likely to warp over time like some of the other brands will. All right, let's move to the back. All right, moving to the back. I scooted the seats all the way up, and I already took out the factory floor mats. So this is a little bent up for being in the box, but after a couple days, it should straighten out. So again, these are now connected. This center part goes over the hump in the middle. That's pretty good. All right, just like the front, it's cupped, so it's going to hold your water and not get on your carpet as easy. And it's got pretty deep grooves that are gapped out, so it should make cleaning easier. Maybe just a little loose on this center part, but overall I really like it. Okay, let's move to the trunk. Moving to the trunk, it's the same story as the rest of the car. Trunk mat is rigid enough to hold its shape. Fitment is perfect. You got the deep channels to hold the dirt, and you can clean it up when you're done. Again, these LASFIT mats, they're as good as anything else on the market, and they seem to be priced very competitively. Plus, they're on sale on Amazon right now. So I'm going to put a link below. You can go look those up on Amazon. Go to the LASFIT store and find your vehicle. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just my honest opinion on how these LASFIT mats fit and look. So thanks for watching.